This is the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China was built to resist invasions from nomadic tribes and other states. For thousands of years, the Great Wall was both a physical and mental barrier between the central Chinese Empire and the barbarian northern nomads. However, several strong nomadic tribes in history had managed to pass across the barrier. For instance, in the 13th century, the Mongols led by Genghis Khan breached the wall and subjugated North and Central China for nearly 100 years. In 1644, the Manchus entered the Shanghaigun, resulting in the collapse of the Ming Dynasty. The Great Wall of China is a huge construction which began during the Warring States period and was worked on at different times in different parts of China for over 2,000 years until the Qing Dynasty. As early as the spring and autumn period, 770 to 476 BC, the state of Chu started to build the first wall to protect itself from invaders and from other states. The Qi, Yan, Wei, Zhao, and Qin states later joined the effort. Emperor Qin Shi Huang ordered to connect the separate walls when the continuous Great Wall of China was being formed. During subsequent dynasties, the wall was extended, repaired, or modified. The Han Dynasty, 202 BCE to 220 AD, and Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644 AD, are two time periods when the Great Wall was massively built or restored. With the end of the cold weapon, no fire, or explosive era, the Great Wall gradually became less important as a military defense system. As a result, the construction also stopped. The final construction was in 1878 during the late Qing Dynasty, 1644 to 1911 AD. The best known and most visited sections include Badaling, Mutinyayu, Simatai, and Jinshanling, which were built during the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644 AD. The Great Wall starts from Husham, Liaoning in the east, and ends in Zhuayong Pass, Gansu in the west, extending across Liaoning, Hebei, Beijing, Taizhou, Jiangxi, Shaanxi, Inner Mongolia, Ningxia, Gansu, and Qinshan provinces. The top 10 parts that people visit today include Badaling, Mutanyu, Jinxingli, Simatai, Junyanggu, Jaikou, Gubeku, Shanguan, Laolangtu, and Juanyunguan. The total length of sections built in all periods reaches 21,196 kilometers, 13,170 miles, crossing many regions of China. Those built in the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644 AD, are the most commonly seen and preserved sites today, stretching 8,851.8 kilometers, 5,500.3 miles, from the east to west. The height of the ramparts varies according to different terrains. Sections of flat regions are higher than those in the mountains. The average height is 6 to 7 meters, 20 to 23 feet, with the highest point of 14 meters, 46 feet. Different materials were used to build the wall were varied in different regions. For example, constructors often used stones in mountain areas, earth in the plains areas, and sand in the weeds in the desert. In the Ming Dynasty, brickmaking was a developed skill, and large sections of the wall were built of bricks. There are many outstanding towers along the wall that are called beacon towers. They formed the initial alarm system with each other tower, which each tower guarded by a squad of soldiers. Once enemies were sighted, soldiers would alarm the next tower by burning smoke in the day or raising torches at night. Along with gunshots, the number of enemies could also be told. According to historical records, one smoke column and one gunshot meant more than 100 enemies, and 2 columns and 2 gunshots meant over 500. If the number exceeded 1,000, 3 columns and 3 gunshots were required. This amazing construction attracts 50 million visitors every year. The best time to visit the Great Wall is in the spring, April to May, and autumn, September to October. They are the seasons with the best weather to visit the Great Wonder. The temperature of that period is neither hot nor cold, and the scenery is outstanding. In spring, the wall is surrounded by lush green plants. In autumn, the tree leaves turn red, and the wall looks like a dragon swimming in a sea of fire. It is the best to avoid the public holidays, especially the national holiday, October 1st to 7th, and the Chinese New Year. The Great Wall is different from other cultural relics in that it cannot be kept in museums, which causes great difficulty in providing protection. Having experienced countless winds, rains, and other natural changes, it is collapsing brick by brick and layer by layer every day. Unfortunately, 1/3 of the walls have disappeared. Some sections have been renovated and developed into tourist resorts, and well-known sections are Badaling and Mutanyu in Beijing, Shanhaiguan in Hebei, and Juwanguan in Gansu. These sections that are popular with tourists are generally 400 to 600 years old. The Great Wall is changing all the time and is disappearing year by year. There are few well-maintained sections like Badaling. Many wall sites have fallen into disrepair and are in danger of being lost due to physical weathering and human destruction, which is a major threat. People living at the foot of the walls don't even recognize that the nearby hillocks are part of the ancient defense line. In many regions, the Great Wall remnants have been turned into farmland to grow crops or to graze cattle and goats. What survives today are mainly the stone and brick constructions from the Ming Dynasty. Early walls made of rammed earth, particularly those in Inner Mongolia, Gansu, and Ningxia in northwest China, are deteriorating quickly. They are cracking, leaking, or collapsing. It is estimated that without effective conservation, these sections will disappear altogether within 30 years. In September of 2006, the Chinese State Council started the regulation on protection of the Great Wall to enhance the protection and to regulate the utilization of this ancient wonder. However, people were disappointed to find that the situation didn't change much. Only a few governments and inhabitants near the Great Wall have made changes to act. Residents at the foot of the Great Wall sections should strengthen their awareness of protecting this precious historical relic, and the government should devote sufficient administration effort to preserve this grand construction, or it will not exist for long. This Great Wall was made of cardboard, as you can see, as the wall and tower, and it's resting on a little tinfoil mountain painted green with some paint and held together via hot glue, tape, and staples. That's my project. Thank you.